Gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today, big day. It was actually yesterday. Big day. Me and my team played in a Justice Hunters 3v3, and we went undefeated, won the whole thing. We won 8 boxes, so it was a case and a half. There were 18 teams, so whatever that is times 3. I ain't doing the math. It's like, what, 36? I'm doing the math anyways. 36 plus another 18. I don't know, 54 or something. 54, is that true? 54 players, 18 teams. It was really fun. I played Yummy best deck, and I will stand by that. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do a little profile for Undefeated. Lost to Stun in the second to last round. Yeah, that was rough, but luckily teammates clutched it up, so shout out to them. But yeah, it is what it is. So we're going to get into it. Shout out to the field center. It was really cool. I got it right before the tournament. And shout out to the Seal of Orichalcos chilling behind it. So fucking awesome. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and let's put these over here. I don't know what I'm doing, man. This deck is hella yummy, so hope you guys enjoy. So we have 3 Cupsy. This one searches. It's kind of generic search. If it's summoned off a synchro, you draw one instead. Came up quite a bit. Second one, we have 3. Holy shit! I don't know where the hell they're going. They're running away. 3 Cookie. Cookie is so good, man. Oh my god, Cookie is so good. This thing pops on the summon off of a synchro. This shit is nasty. Oh, I love Cookie. Cookie's hella good. And then 3 Lollipop or Lollipop, whatever. 3 Lollipop. Lollipop banishes from grave and or shuffles. If it's summoned off a synchro, banishes. If it's just summoned, you can shuffle. Came up a couple times actually, so pretty good. I mean, they're all really good. They're also all 1-card starters, so you're kind of chilling. 1-card starters uninterrupted, but we're just kind of chilling. And then of course we have 1 Mignon, 1 Akroki in terms of field spells, and then a surprise. I'll be honest, I did not use this field spell one time through the entire tournament. Went to quite a few game 3s, and I literally never used this card. You should use this card because this card's good, but this card is just better because it gives you the attack boost, obviously. But I never placed this card once. This one will pop something when you synchro, as well if one of your yummies are popped or removed from the field due to an opponent's card effect, you summon you replace it from the deck. So this one just makes you gain all the attack, and it's an extender. You summon one from grave if you have a link one. So super good. This one just came up way more. I never placed this one. Could I have placed this one to gain an extra interruption? Probably, but I really didn't want to because if my bodies are big enough and I have enough bodies, they can't clear the board anyways. So, and then surprise. Surprise is super good. This can bounce. This can special from grave and or hand, or this can get you back a field spell. So, surprise. I've seen a few lists play 2. Don't play 2. Just play 1. It's really good. 2, if you brick on 2, you just kind of lose, which kind of blows. But I think 1's good. I'll be honest, you could probably play 2. I just don't like playing 2 personally. I don't want to say 2 is terrible, but 1's fine. Just play 1. It's pretty good. And if you play the link 3 or the link 2, you can recycle it back anyways. So I'll go over. I don't play the link 2, the one from Duad, but it can recycle it anyway. So yeah, surprise is hella good. So that is basically the Yummy engine here. It is 12 cards, and yeah, that's the Yummy engine. And then on to supplementary engines that help the Yummy engine, we have 3 Obedience Schooled. I think I used this card one time. I used it once, and it resolved. And I mean, that's kind of it, If there's nothing else, it's kind of it's just super full combo, right? But other than that, I really barely ever saw it. And then the other engine, supplementary engine, of course, is the Striker engine. 3 Engage, and then 1 Hornet Drones. I think I saw Hornet Drones more than I saw Engage, which I guess is pretty epic, if I'm being honest. Pretty epic. But, yeah. Right before we started the tournament, I was going over ideas to take things out before we started with my teammates. And I was playing Widowmaker. Widowmaker is a really good card, but we put in other cards that we thought were better. And were they better? 100%. Could I have played Widowmaker on top of this? Yes, but I don't know if it would be worth. But yeah, so this engine here was really good. I literally saw Hornet drones more than I saw Engage, so Engage was kind of just fodder, basically fodder for one of the upcoming cards as well. So that is the engine. So that is like engine cards, because like Hornet drones or Widowmaker, Hornet drones or Engage is full combo. This is full combo. These three aren't, but these are. So like any of those one cards could be full combo, which is super good. Super good. Love the deck. Very fun. Very yummy. Anyways, non-engine. There's actually quite a bit of it. So yeah. So we have, okay, so the thing about Yummy, I'm going to go over this real quick. The thing about Yummy is that it plays around K9 really well. K9 Vanquisol. My matchups, if I can remember properly, was 2 Raizo Mitsu, 1 K9 Vanquisol, 1 Stun, and 1 Yummy. So I played a mirror. The mirror was the last round. And then everything else was kind of before that. So I played more, I guess technically I played more old format than I did new format if you count Stun. But yeah, because it wasn't like Morganized Stun. It was like classic flip trap card Stun. So, you know, it is what it is. But this deck plays around the K9 cards a lot. And because of that, you don't want to play hand traps, right? Because you don't want to activate anything in hand. You don't want to turn on Izuna. You don't want to turn on like Ripper. You know, not Ripper. You don't want to turn on Izuna, which then turns on Lupus, and for them to get to Ripper so they can negate something. I didn't care, so I did it anyways. So we have 3 Ash, we have 3 Fua, and then we have 3 Droll. So these are the monster hand traps that I played. Fua and Ash quite literally have to be played. Like you just cannot not play them, which is really unfortunate. I could have played Perilia. I didn't have any, as well as in the list I was testing, I never needed it, nor would it have come up. I guess it technically would have come up in the Raizo Mitsu matchup, but I had Droll anyway, so I think Droll was better. Droll is just a crazy card right now, and it's just so good. So I had to play it with at least the area we're in. A lot of people are still on Raizo Mitsu. Because of that, I played Droll. Did it work out well? Yeah, of course it did. But could it have backfired where I was like, man, I wish I had Perilia instead of Droll in my hand? 100%. So it is like personal preference at that point. Technically, you actually don't even need to play Droll. You can just play these. If you wanted to play 9 monster hand traps, you could play the Perilia, right? You can play Ash, Fua, Perilia. Completely possible. For me personally, Ash, Fua, Droll just felt good. I was playing Nib. I cut it right before we started. We were going over our list, and we were like, let's cut Nib for a different card. So we did. And those cards are coming up next. Here we go. So next are the actual trap hand traps. So we have 3 Imperm, 3 Purge, and we have 3 songs. There is a 3rd song, but I was borrowing the 3rd one from a buddy. So unfortunately, I did have to give it back right at the end of the tournament, but it did come up. So 3 songs of the Dominators. Now you may be wondering, why are you playing this with normal hand traps? Well, because most of your hands, I only ever had one hand where it was either I activate Droll or I activate songs. Or it was sorry, not Droll. It was Fua or songs. And I was like, I think Fua would be better here. So I used Fua instead. So I used Fua because then of course you can't activate this from hand because you have a monster in the grave. And it worked out a lot well. They made like a super half board, like even like quarter board. And then I was able just to set this. So yeah, I think Songs is a really good card. I didn't have a trap in the grave, so I couldn't search. I did search off of it once through the day, which was cool. So I purged, and then I songed, and then I searched on the purge for the next turn. That was cool. But yeah, so these are the traps that you play. And then the other spell I play was 3 Droplet. I think Droplet's really good. I was talking earlier about Engage being fodder. It's basically just fodder for Droplet. Droplet's like a super good card. It's like fucking crazy. And although I will say I did side it out often because sometimes I just felt like it couldn't get me anywhere if I was going like second. So I would side it out, going first. So I would side it out for the side cards I have in here. Because this like Droplet's like really good, but you kind of have to play into a board to have it do something. So you kind of have to play and then you Droplet, right? But the other ones are kind of like proactive rather than reactive, right? So, but yeah, so these are the like spell and traps. Pretty standard, if I'm being honest, pretty standard. I just play a little more monster hand traps than I do the other ones. And then the 40 first card, because I played 40, but I wasn't not going to play a deck with this card, so I played Talents. 41 cards, I was not going to not play Talents. Talents is too good of a card. This came up, I think, 2 or 3 times, where I opened this, they would ash me, and I would Talents, look at their hand, rip their last starter, and then just full combo and be like, go ahead, and then there's just nothing else they're able to do. So yeah, that's the main deck, 41 cards. Super, I mean, more or less just like super standard yummy stuff. It's just fucking yummy. Like it's just yummy as fuck. So that's kind of why. Extra deck. We have 3 Snatchy, pretty standard on the ratios here. Let's not knock everything over. 3 Snatchy. This card's so good. You can synchro summon once per chain. If it's on your opponent's turn, you pay 100. Or I guess if you activate it in general, you pay 100, right? So, and then or it's during the opponent's battle phase. So pretty freaking cool. Pretty good. Very good card. So you can't summon Link 3 or higher. I was actually going to play Access Code just in case they get rid of my field spell. But then I realized you can't do that. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, super good fucking card. I love Snatchy. Shout out. And then, of course, we play 1 Cookie, we play 1 Lollipop, and we play 1 Cupsy. I was playing 2 Cupsy. I felt like the second one wasn't as needed, so I cut them down to 1 apiece. Now, could you play 2 Cupsy? Sure. It's that good of a card. Searches 2, discards 1. This summons 2 from grave. This is mainly like OTK enabler. And then Cookie, Book of Moons, 2 cards. They are so good. These cards are so good. They're just tag out like you put so much pressure on the board. Especially if you're going second and you have field spell and you summon this and you summon 2 more, your opponent's like, what do I do here? So like you're gaining 15. You could gain 2k if you already have surprise in your hand. You gain 1500. So this is sitting at 27. And then whatever others, if you have a Cookie, it's at 25. And then if you have like another one, it's at like 21. So like it's just like so, they apply so much pressure on board that, and then like they just tag out. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good. And the fact that it says up to 2 on the tag outs or up to 2 is just crazy. Because you can just be like, oh, Cupsy effect to search. And let's say you only have 1 level 1 in there. And they're like, chain, you know, the imperm or something. You're like, chain, bounce, and then it goes to, you summon 2, or like they bestial 1, you can hit the second. Yeah, so, yeah. Those are the Cupsy. Those are the yummy monsters. And then the rest here we have Martial Metal Marcher, as well as Herald. I don't think I summoned Herald 1 time. The next cards I have are just like generic links. So we have Kagari, Link Spider. These are the Link ones. I did get nibbed once, played through it using Link Spider. That was very cool. Luckily, I had not resolved or had not gone for the Obedience School there. So, and then we have SP and Cross Sheep. This was just in case people were going to be on the C card. I talked to my teammates. They were probably no one's on it, but I was like, nah, there might be a couple. So I played it anyways. And then SP, this actually came up. I was able to out a Tikaboo because of this card. So shout out SP. And then we have Mud Dragon, Garura, and Secretarian. I knew there was a few people playing Dragon Tail, so I put in Secretarian just in case. It kind of gives away my side deck, but you know, it is what it is. Side deck. We have 3 Lancia because Malice is still in the format. You kind of just have to respect it. We have 3 Thrust, as well as the Thrust targets. We have Chain Disappearance. This is for Yummy, the Yummy matchup. If they Obedient Schooled and you Chain Disappearance, they lose. Shout out. Never came up. Not even in the mirror. D-Barrier, just because of the Rise Mitsu matchup. This came up, won me a game. And then Duster for going second. This also, I drew this. I didn't thrust off of it, but I did draw it. It did come up. It was very good. And then from there, the last, what was that, 6? 3, 6, 9, yeah, Jesus. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my brain right now. 3 Super Poly. Super Poly's hella good. It's good in basically every matchup. Even into the K9 matchup, it can work because they can leave 2 like Earths or 2, Darks on the field. So Super Poly also, I also was able to get through that Tikaboo. They flipped Tikaboo. I had 2 Beasts and a Mud Dragon on my field, so I just Super Poly'd my own Beasts into Garura, and then I linked those off into SP, Banish, Normal Summon, full combo. So I was pretty hype. I couldn't get the link out because SP was in the link zone, but it was fine. It was okay. And, it's fine. It's fine. But Super Poly is a super good card. Can't react. Another cool thing, though, is if you search off a Lollipo and you have Super Poly and you're wary of Droll, you can chain on res. You can chain Super Poly to so they can't Droll you. So it's kind of cool. Shout out to my teammate. Shout out Jay for teaching me that. That didn't come up, but it's just a cool idea. And then we play 3 Floodgates for going first. Besides, the Super Poly and stuff. We play Anti-Spell, Goes In, and Rivalry. I saw Goes In. I did not see any of the other 2. I only saw Goes In, and it was fine. It did what it needed to do. It wasn't as good as I was hoping. I wish in that situation I was hoping to see Rivalry rather than Goes In, but one is better than none. So, but yeah, that is the side deck. Pretty interesting. I think the side deck's kind of where like my thought process differs from other people, but it is what it is. So yeah, it is a yummy freaking time. The deck is pretty self-explanatory. Every name is like a 1-card starter. You go here into the link, into the field spell, into this, and then you just you go Cupsy, search through, discard 1, special, link, you can do it again. You can set up, most of the boards are just field spell, synchro plus link 1 and a level 1, and that's it. So the deck's just pretty fun. The deck's too much fun to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below, please. I love talking deck theory with people. I love kind of going over different side patterns and kind of figuring out what's good and what's not. Nothing's bad until it's tested, you know what I mean? So shout out to Jay for that phrase as well. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.